Mute your mic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Wherever you are, just thank God and bless the name of the Lord. Exalt his name on high. We thank you for how far you have brought us. The Lord is worthy to be praised. Oh, Formalin, how are you doing? I love your name so much. Oh, Formalin, how are you doing, sister? I believe you are fine. The Lord is good and is worthy to be praised. There is none like our God. All right, some people are calling in. Our call lines are open now. You can call him medium. My God, my Lord. All right, there we go. Share the link now. Share the link now for me. I have something good to give you. From now to 7:15, I have something coming your way. You're going to enjoy it. And as a matter of fact, I'll ride you very safely to your destination. You are safe with me. You are safe with me. All right. Mm. All right, so now let's go. Let me greet the guests that have joined me live on the show. Voice of Hope, how are you doing? Your meet your mind back to God and how are you doing? All
Apostle.
right, he cannot hear me. All right, so we just had the man, the voice of hope, all the way from Kenya. If I'm right, it's from Kenya. Kenya, is it Luca? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are going to Kenya in the house. Is it Kenya? So I can hear you. So get ready, make yourself ready. Let me move to Square Minutes. Square Minutes, you cannot hear me. Back to God to you. How are you doing? All right, I love your voice. I like the way you have voice. Go. Oh, Formalin, how are you doing? Your Formalin, how are you doing? Back to God to you. Oh, heaven and love, heaven and love. All right, the Lord bless you for coming in. Help me share the link to someone. Invite a friend, invite a family, loved ones, and let's do it together. Abigail, oh, Abby calling, Fazaya, calling now. Mute your mic. Petalin calling and mute your mic. All right, now let's go because I'm far behind time. Oh, family has run away. Oh, family as Otilo is run away, is going, coming away. All right, so school minister, how are you doing? Back to God to you once again. How are you doing? Can you hear me? All right, so, all right. So we want to ask you. All right, so very well. What has the Lord done for you today, from morning up to now, or from even last week up to now? What has the Lord done for
Oh,
you?
Apostle, Yahweh has been so
Mm.
good to me.
Oh,
He has a lot for me. Even me still alive, blood is still secreting me from morning up.
shy. I love this driver. I'll cut this driver on the way. Don't worry. All right, so combination. Who here is on your heart? I want to sing a song for you before you go.
Request a song for somebody who will sing.
Very well. Yes, that is
Ah.
it.
Oh, I want to sing because I want to sing for all the back to Gotarians who has
All
gone.
right, so you want to sing yourself.
Yes.
All right, so there we go. What song are you singing this evening?
Okay. Abofu
All right.
tutum dede 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 my radi. So what kind Revelation? The book of Revelation, the Bible said
Mm.
the angels and the 24
All right.
elders they worship God day and night without stopping. So
Very well.
Awurade de nnwom no ama yɛ maame wɔ awieyɛ mmerɛ yi mu. Aha, nti metu
All
de ahyɛ
right.
Awurade din
All right.
animuonyam.
So that was what coming from Scrum Ministry. I love your voice.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, your voice is a voice of the voices. So take it like that. If you don't understand it, go and check your dictionary and check the meaning. Thank you for coming in. So let me move that right from here to Oformalin. Oformalin, can you hear me? Unmute your mic. Sis, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Let's go. Let's go. What has the
You
Lord
mean
done
me?
for
You
you?
mean me?
Very well. I need it tonight. Let's go. What has the Lord done for you?
The Lord has done a lot. In fact,
All right. Very
for
well.
all back to God, for Prophet Jeremiah Bansa, our Mama Blessing, their children, and to
Mm.
you,
All right.
Shamaim, and all Apostle Pichon, the wife, and
Oh,
everyone in the land. Yeah,
very well.
richly blessed you.
All
Oh.
right, because of you mentioning my name and mentioning Pishon's name, we want to request a song for you to sing for us tonight.
Hey,
You sing for us. You're gonna sing for us tonight. All right, so let's go. This is a song from our heart. How excellent is your name, oh Lord. Let's go. Let's go.
okay.
Very well.
How
Let's go.
excellent is your name, O
All
Lord.
right. Mm.
How excellent is your name, O Lord. How
Mm.
excellent is your name. How
Ah.
excellent is your name. How
Mm.
excellent is your name, O
Ah.
Lord.
Mm.
How excellent is your name. How excellent is your name.
Wow. Wow.
How excellent is your name, oh
All
Lord.
right, I thought she would
Thank
disgrace
you.
me, but rather she has rather done a surprise in here. What a voice! What a melodious
Thank
voice!
you.
We call melodic voice. We call melodic voice. The Lord bless you so much. All right, Formalin, that was coming for Formalin. You won yourself a very big prize. We'll produce you. Don't worry. Very soon we'll bring your album out. So get ready. This is what has happened here, and because of that. I saw someone typing, what a sweet melodious voice. That is where we move from to Abigail Apaziah. Abigail Apaziah, Omido Mike, because of you, because of what you have done. Now, I want to ask, what key did this one sing in? Let me ask you, Abigail, before we go. What was the key? There
Apostle.
we go. Key, Ben, or two, what key was it singing in?
This one, they have to put a spiritual key.
Very well. I love this spiritual key. All right, so there we go. What has the Lord done for you, Abigail, this evening and from even morning to
Apostle,
now?
I'm very much grateful to the Lord so much.
Wow.
I'm happy and at the same time I'm sad. Because
Wow.
I asked myself yesterday, what at all is life?
All
Yesterday,
right, don't go far. Don't go far because we have some people that can press the key here.
yes,
I'm seeing some comments. It has attracted me. Hold on, Abigail. From Kupi Saosha, he said, this key is from C sharp. My goodness, I love this one. He said, you must go to the studio for recording. So get ready. Ofamalin, you have been approved. C sharp. Go to the studio for recording. Abigail, let's go.
so a lady that we saw with at the market,
Hmm.
she lost her life yesterday.
Wow.
So I was there and
Hmm.
I was like, what at all is this? Because she left
Hmm.
behind a 1 year baby who is going to
Hmm.
cater for that baby. So as today I woke up and I said, hey, say me can't say if one there. Then the
Hmm.
Lord is so much faithful to me. But we all go wherever you know
Wow.
you kwanso you ko baby and your
Wow.
samba. But
Hmm.
no to me
Mercy.
amba. And drunk also my
Oh.
colleague some went to bring vegetables from one of the towns and they
Wow.
couldn't return. It's a
Mercy.
severe accident.
Hmm.
The
Oh.
Lord has been so good to me. But the Lord
The
has
Lord
been
has been
so,
so
so
good to all of us. We thank Yahuwah for life. We thank Yahuwah for strength. If you are alive, we thank God. So, Abigail, as you are alive, what key are you singing? And what song are you singing for us tonight? Yeah, yeah. Now, Tatura was saying, before you sing, Tatura was saying that this key was saying, it says ZY. Hey, Tatura, where did you get this key? Was ZY. So, let me see the key that Abigail also going to sing in. Let's see. Flow with us. What song are you going to sing?
this song there we have to uh okay, I'll sing a repentance song
Hmm.
that even with this yesterday Hannes I repented though.
All right.
Because a simple
Very
film
well.
without nobody noticing.
All right. Let's-
Akwentu biwa
Hmm.
ayebetu enyo ya simra
Hmm.
akwentu nubi suakwe zuna ya rishe Anije bena sadano beye suwa kwentuna yaritu anije bena sadano beye.
All right, Abigail, I love this voice. I thought of formalin. Okay, I will not say this because of formalin you have given up there. You said it be your mentor. So Abigail, you have gotten apprentice here. Yeah, formalin say we trading the kakran kakra. All right, thank you so much, Abigail. Fazaya, Yahuwah bless you for coming in. Let me say special thanks to all those who have joined me live here at this moment. Momo Ahina, that we are welcome. Resource Center, you're welcome. Campelina, where are you? Where are you? Come and see what is happening here. Pettling. So as with the producer, I want to produce you. So I'll bring your record out. Get ready. I don't know the key that you are singing in, but nevertheless, I like key, whichever key you singing. I don't know the key you singing, but I have some people that have gone to the music school. Atimata, what key is that? Tatura, what key did he sing in? Or formerly, what was the key that Abigail was singing in? Let's examine, let's see quickly before I move from here. Which key did Abigail sing in? Abigail yourself, do you know the key? Run away. Someone is saying it is QZ plus. I love the key. QZ plus. Oh my. OM is the key. I guess some musician here for Ampane and Power. Musician for Bishop. I say, Petley, you say you don't know the key. Now begin singing. If you are sure, just mention the key for me. All right, thank you for coming in. This is the evening show, and we are moving direct from here. From now, I need to be joined by the man himself that will take us through what went on. But as we keep waiting for him, let me say special thanks to all those who have joined me live on CZ Evening Show. Breath of Aiden, you are welcome. Doris Agbenyon, you welcome join me live on the show. Hey, Queen Zilia, Queen is here. Queen, I didn't see you earlier on. We are having here. Thank you for coming. The Queen herself is here. All right, so from Trumpet Hour, he said Abigail has to start recording her songs. Abigail, your name has been mentioned how many times here? Start recording your song. Come and see me. I'll put you on the key and you can sing for me. All right, for Petlin say what? But what are you trying to say? All right, get ready. You see, all correct, sir. That is it. Then we move from here to the next segment where we need to join by Regan Nathan. But I could check again. Checking. The man is not here to join us live on the show. But nevertheless, as we still keep waiting for him, I want to tell you something good in your ears. So, Tetra the Minister, you can call in now and mute your mic. Call in now. I mute your mic. Let me check here again. Resurrection Center, call in and mute your mic. Let me see here again. I have a surprise coming your way. Something good is coming your way. All right. Let me see again the last one that is going to call in Momo Ainada, all the way from Nigeria. Call in a media mic. Let me hear from you. Just call in a media mic. Petley, call in a media mic. Let me tell you something good here, and you will enjoy this one. Breath of Aiden, call in a media mic. I'm still waiting for your call. You say my network is not good. All right. Thank you for the notice. Talita, thank you for coming. Faith Natama, thank you for coming in. Meritron Sia, thank you for sharing the link. The Lord bless all of you. So let me move direct from here to the next segment. That is where what went on. So Tatra, you're welcome. Back to God to you. Now, how are you doing? All right, I'm grateful having you live on the show. So we want to ask you today what really went on with you and what really happened today.
Okay,
What
thank
have
you.
you
And
heard?
all protocols has been observed already, starting from the greetings to our prophet to
All right,
the listeners. In short, every day
very well,
is another story altogether because
very well,
every moment and every hour things keep on happening. Wahala no dey finish. Wahala no dey finish. Wahala is like bicycle. So
very well.
uh, today what went on here in Volta
Oh,
region. Let me start with Pando Toko. Yes, let me start from
that's right.
Pando before I come to back to God's city. In short,
Very well.
there was a dew, morning dew, but
Mm,
I was shocked that this morning dew it keep on falling till 10 to Insurance by the way. Another update is that what also went on is since yesterday, the motor riders, yes, the motor riders, they have been, in short, they have met the MP of this region. Yeah, that it's like the police people, they are troubling them. So in short, they went to the assemblies to go and lodge a complaint, and they went for rally, yes. And today as well, they went to the chief palace at Pando. So in short, the chief summoned them so
Very
that
well.
they can
So that the minister.
address
Yeah.
the issue, so that they can address the issue. So this is
All right.
the few updates that is happening.
All right. Mm.
Of it, then you see it, then you plan. Not be in the time and planning the time Yes. So anytime you are planning your yom, a day was given to us to work. That's why Yahusha said, because night comes when no one works. So you are actually given a day for you to work. Come and do your purpose, to come and achieve your purpose. So it's the right work that will lead to your purpose. So without the right work, you will miss your purpose. Okay, we have said about the road to your purpose, that there's a road. A big road, you will see a lot on that road at the entrance. Is what you come across. That is test. You'll be tested before you enter. Test. We give you the marking scheme. So once we give you the marking scheme, then we are sure that you can write the exam. Yeah, the marking scheme. Remember the marking scheme about 6 things you'll be given match. You'll be given to work on another man's own. Yes, you will work on another man's own. I mean, give you your own. Then you also be tested with money, lajan, ega, kudi cash. You'll be tested with money because money is actually a counterfeit. Money is actually a counterfeit. So you'll be given a counterfeit first to see whether you can handle it. If you can handle the counterfeit, then you'll be given the real thing. So after money, then we said out of that money for food and drink, your appetite for food is also a test. So if you are here, you like food purpose. Yes. To see how you can handle power. Small office, they will create small office for you. They will give you small people to manage. They will give you department. Go and handle ushering department. Go and handle media. Go and handle this. Yes, it is a test. If you can be able to handle it, people there, then you can be actually giving the real thing. That is your purpose. Then the last one, the last test there, we say you'll be tested also for sex, your appetite come for job recruitment. You tell the person to meet you at a hotel. You will not able to enter into your purpose. Yes. So then we said, so after this test, that is the marking scheme. The marking scheme will be given to you. So and if you see any of these elements where that you are, or you have to be careful now. So then after you write the exam, the result have to come. So when the result come, if you pass, then you enter into your purpose. If you did not pass, you either stay there and write a remedial, or as I said, we have some people called discouraged workers. You'll be there, then you see maybe you are created, your purpose is to become a medical doctor, but because you did not pass the exam, you end up selling quack medicine for people. Yes. So now, so on the marking scheme, so after the test has come, this we call a litmus test. So the result of this test will rather show whether you are actually in your purpose, or you are qualified to enter into your purpose. And yesterday we started with one. We said the first test, the first result is what we call public acceptance. Acceptance. Anyone who enter into, if you see that you have entered into your purpose, there's something we call public acceptance. And yesterday I said I'll give you one scenario from the Old Testament. Then tomorrow I'll give you one scenario from the New Testament. Then the next day I will give you one scenario from you yourself who is listening to me. What from First Samuel, chapter 9, verse 18. He said, "Then Saul draw near to Samuel in the gate." They are our man of you have been teaching us that in the olden days, it is the elders, the great men who stands at the gate to make sure they control what comes in, what goes out. Okay. Formally, I will bless you for putting it there. So then Saul draw near to Samuel in the gate. There's this clause. I say there's this clause. There's this. Oh, my English. You help me with my English. Help me with my English. There's this. We call it definite. Those English people will help me. Definite article. The seer, the prophet, the carpenter. Now, if you continue to read the encounter between King Saul and Samuel, even after he was anointed, the Bible said, and he met a group of prophets. So they have a group of seers, they have the group of prophets in that time, in that town. But there is only one person who qualified to be called the seer. It's a definite. So when King Saul entered, by that time was not the king. When he entered to the town, he asked, "Who is the seer?" Even though they have a lot of seers, prophet, all those people, they are now entering to their purpose. They are not the seer. So wherever you are, there is only one person. There is this definite article that has to be attached to your name. So you see people doing music people singing, but there's one person called the musician. You see teachers, but there is some who are called the teacher, to find a way to make a way that he's trying to teach. So anywhere you are, look at your profession, look at the name that is attached to you. Are they using a definite article for you? I'm looking for the nurse. No, I'm looking for a nurse. Then they will go and call you. I'm looking for the nurse. So that is today. We'll end here. Tomorrow we shall continue. We'll look at the New Testament also. So after the third day, then when I use yourself as a test, then we are getting gradually to know whether you are actually in your purpose. The headmaster, the teacher. Yahweh bless. Now, after the working tips, now we are moving on to plan how you can plan your yom, how you can plan your day. And planning also, we are also in season 1, part 1. Yes, season 1, part 1. And we said, when we talk of planning is actually apportioning or linking time to an activity, or linking time to an inactivity. What do we mean? You can decide not to do it. It's also, that is a plan that you have for yourself. So if you can also actually plan to fail, or you can actually fail to plan, they are all the same thing. Is it? So when you link an activity to a time, or when you decide not to link an activity to a time, you're actually planning. And we say in this planning, you see someone standing there that is planning. You wake up today, you are working, you are going to Makola, you come back, you are going to church, you come back. That is your plan for the day. Actually, what happened is that Jeremiah says something. It is not a man that worketh to direct his steps. What it means is that there's a spirit that is controlling you. There's a force that is controlling you. Anyone that is going about doing everything, there is a spirit. There is a that force has to be Yahweh. So for this part one, we are looking at why you should plan your day with Yahweh. Why you should plan. Why you should not plan with your husband. You should not plan with your wife. You should not plan with your mentor, but you should plan with Yahweh. So we are trying to give you some point, and we started by giving you some point. We said the first point was that Yahweh actually he have your manual. He knows he created you. You know what you can do, what you cannot do. So you plan with him. And yesterday we also said if you don't plan with him, you are just wasting your time because we read in Psalms that you can wake up in the morning and go and do whatever Psalm 127 verse 1 to 2. You can wake up in the morning, do whatever you can do. At the end of the day, you can build, but that building will be in vain. You can watch, but that watch will be in vain. But today, I want to give you the third point why you should plan with Yahuwah. Why you should plan your with Yahuwah is that whatever you are going to do tomorrow, it has already been done. Period. Is it Ecclesiastes? Someone to put for me Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. Or for my if you are here, can put it for me. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. Whatever you'll be doing tomorrow, you see, whatever you've been doing tomorrow has already been done by someone, and that person is Yahuwah. So, if you want to plan with him, okay, Yah bless you formally. So, whatever you want to do tomorrow, let's look at Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. He said, the things that have been, it is that will be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And it goes on to say, and there is no new thing, there's nothing new under the sun. You see, so tomorrow you are planning to go and sell tomatoes at the market. Have already been sold by someone who is Yahuwah. So it is good to be with him because what you are going to do, he has done it. You see, what you are going to do, he has done it. You are going to have a meeting somewhere. Why you should plan that meeting with him is that whatever you are going to do, it has already been done. So I want to end here, and I believe strongly that as you are listening to these working tips and these planning tips, your day, your yom will be getting better and better and better. And you will not stand up, especially for the introduction part, or why you should start with, we should plan with Yahuwah. You will not stand up and plan anything on yourself without planning with him. Because whatever you want to do has already been done. He has declared it to you that will continue to favor you. And will never be the same again. This segment is being sponsored by Back to God Educational Complex, one of the leading schools in the whole of Volta region and the whole of Ghana. Yesterday, as I said, actually taking care of your child is a plan. Yes, it's a plan. That is why we are pushing time to activities. The children will go to school. If they go to school, they will follow timetable. There's a time attached. So it is actually planning your children's future is actually put them into education. And there's no better way to plan to put your children to education than to give them a good plan. And that good plan is Back to God Educational Complex. And I know your life will never be the same, and the life of your children will never be the same again. And Greenwood Company Limited, we are into authentic cereals and grains. And we also want to appreciate the set man of this great show, our man of Yah, our life coach, our Prophet Jeremiah Bansa, and our mother, Mama Blessing. We appreciate you so much. So all those who have joined all over the world, we say shalom and peace be on you. Over to you, Shamayim.
Welcome, Monere Genevieve. You welcome join live on Season Evening Show. Don't go away. Enjoy all the segment on Season Evening Show. We are moving direct from now as we enter into the board. Whatever you want to say, Atimata has already been said already in the board. So let's go and check whether it is true, whether the boards have the information that we have in our minds already. Let's move direct from here to the next segment with Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet. Back to God to you, Caribbean, the daughter of the prophet. How are you doing? All right, all right. So today the balls has already been opened by Bishop the Apostle. So we need to enter and see whether what he's saying is already in the balls or not in the balls. Let's go. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Shemaim the Apostle, for giving me this opportunity. It's my prayer that Yah will bless you. I thank Almighty Yahweh for even giving us life and opportunity to gather again in season evening show. I want to also appreciate the executive producer, the director of the season evening show, the prophet Marabansa, and his lovely wife, my own mother, our manager, Mama Blessing, all team members that are involved, Pishan the Apostle, Reagan Atama, the Apostle, Meritura, the seer, and of course, Shamaim once again, the Apostle. Yeah, bless you. And to you, our church listeners, thank you so much for your commitment to this season evening show. It's our prayer that Yah will reward you and you, in fact, even at last. So we have people to call in because we'll be opening the question in our box very soon. So please call in and mute your mic. It's another Bible story. I told you that this program, I told you yesterday, if I can quite remember well, that this program is all about Yahusha, okay? We want to gather, we want to fellowship, we want to communicate, but at the end, the purpose is to make sure that the focus is Yahusha in short puts. The focus is Yahusha. So I wanted to call in. Let's look into another Bible story where we can, tip is very short. I want to introduce to you a particular herb that, from my childhood, it has been an herb that is very common. I'll say it's common to the Nigerians. It's something that we use because of its nutritional benefit. It has a lot of benefits in it. It's rich in vitamin A, it's rich in vitamin C, it's rich in the E vitamin, the B vitamin, B1 and B2 especially. Now, it goes by the name bitter leaf. Now, a lot of people that are not Nigerians do not understand how you put something that is bitter inside food. But I tell you, if Tetura is on, Tetura will confirm this. I tell you, it tastes very yummy. It tastes very good because we have a way that we extract the bitter taste, but we do not extract all of it. It's something that when we extract, then we leave a little of the bitter taste in it because that brings some kind of, unique sweetness. So this bitter leaf, way back, and I remember, is something that we use when you have a cut on in your part of your body. It's something that when you just squeeze it and you put on it, it's a no be lie. When you put it on it, it stops bleeding. It stops bleeding and it helps with blood clotting quickly. That's a leaf. So Yahuwah is really wonderful. And it's also anti-malaria. I remember when we were young, if we are ill, our mother would just say, go and plug with your leaf, wash it, give the person to drink. We're not really deep into all this. They are, I don't want to call any brand name, but the anti-malaria drugs. We're not really deep into all of that. And we put it in almost all our foods, like ufunubo, agushi. It's tasty. So I'm sorry because it's nice, and even my camera is not. It's not coming for those who are wanting to see me on Facebook. I apologize. So I would have shown you how it actually looks like. But if you know of it and you've heard of it, you can add it to your daily diet. I tell you, it's a lot. It contains a lot and it will benefit you in many ways. Now, moving quickly to our box. This segment opinion box is proudly sponsored by Back to God Educational Complex in Gion. Back to God Educational Complex want to be asking Chat GPT for answers. Then Back to God not to come to the right school, which is Back to God Educational Complex. But we don't even know the question in the box. Said, fear not, my sister. The question is simple. So yesterday we did a particular question, which is about the prophet Hosea, and it's we learned a lot from Hosea, and we saw that fulfilling the purpose of Yah comes with a lot. You need to be courageous, you need to stand firm, and all of that. So today, we want to look into another story. Now, this story is kind of dicey. This story is, for me, it's not that straight, but then Yahuwah's reaction in the story is what has caught my attention. And the story is taken from the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 11 and the chapter 12. It's about David. The beloved of Yahuwah, David, the man after. That's the one. And Bathsheba. So let me just summarize the story. Just let me summarize it for those that maybe you're not with it. It's a story where David didn't go to war, and then he was, he's a king, so he can move about as he likes. So he went to the rooftop and he saw a woman that was naked and she was bathing. And as a woman, if you're married, you should not, your body is for your husband alone. You should be, even if you are to bath, it should be in a confined space. It shouldn't be in a space where eyes can easily watch you. But this woman was bathing in a place that David could see. And at the end of the day, David sent for this woman and laid with her, and she got pregnant. Now, another thing I was wondering, the woman did not refuse. The woman did not say, "Oh, but you're a righteous king." She accepted. But that's not our focus. So along the line, David killed the husband. David and with Joab, his right hand man at war, and made sure that Uriah the Hittite will be put in the front line of the battle so that he will be killed, and he died. So Yah judged David. How did Yahuwah judge David? He killed the baby of Bathsheba. But here's the shocking part. After the baby died, David, after the husband died, David took Bathsheba as wife. David still went and lay with Bathsheba and gave birth to a son. And the boy's name, they named him Solomon. Solomon. And the Bible said the Lord loved Solomon. The Lord loved Solomon and even sent Nathan the prophet to name Solomon Jedidiah, which means beloved. I'm now wondering, all these things that happened, was it the will of Yahuwah? How come such a sin, the aftermath, Yahuwah was still in love with David and still in love with this seed from Bathsheba? So this is our opinion. Serious matter. We are starting with you, Petlin. Back to God, to you. Yes, please. I can hear you loud and clear. So let's hear your opinion on this matter. Is it the will of
why the Lord used Nathan the prophet to rebuke David? Initially, it wasn't the will of Yah, because he told him that he had given him his master's wives and all other things. So if he had
yes,
wanted something more, why didn't he ask him, and he would give him such
yes.
and such things? Yes, so you could see from the beginning that it wasn't the will of Yah at all. He was so much displeased, and that is why he didn't spare him the punishment of killing that son, no matter how David fasted and prayed and mourned to the Lord. So from the beginning, it wasn't the will of Yah. That's what I'll say.
All right, thank you. So how come Yahuwah was still able to develop some love? If this same thing that David, if some people try you dare not, because Yahuwah will cast you away. It's a serious sin. Yahuwah will just, so it doesn't mean that there are some people that are so much special, and yet the Bible said that Yahuwah is not a respecter of person. But how come he
Ye-
was still able to show some kind of respect to David, and even to the point that this same Solomon, this same Jedidiah, was choosing to build the temple? He was blessed beyond measures. Why? Why did it still went that way? That is our question. We'll come back to you, Petlin,
Okay.
because of time. Okay,
Mm.
okay, you go on, please. Go on.
All right. So I believe that after David he had repented from his sin. And then the Bible said also in Matthew, I think chapter 14, that um, you don't put away your husband to marry another man. That would be adultery. But in this case, the man was dead. And then David had sought repentance. and then the Lord had forgiven him. So now he could have Bathsheba as his legal wife. That is why the next child that came, the Lord loved him and even used him to build his temple. That's what I can see. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, bless you. Thank you so much. Let's move to the trumpet hour. Back to God to you. Then we'll move to a formalin as well.
Uh, thank you very much, Heaven at Last, and all protocols have been observed. I want to greet our man of fear and our mother in the Lord, Prophet and Mrs. Jeremiah Bansan, for availing themselves for the Lord Yahuwah to use them and to even giving us this opportunity to be able to share our thoughts and opinions on this platform. I say Yahuwah bless them very well. What I will say is this: there are many a times that things that happens, Yahuwah allows certain things to happen so that we may learn from it. That doesn't mean that we are supposed to repeat it and continue to do it. So David was a man after Yahuwah's heart. Yes, he did err. He committed sin against Yahuwah. He did, let me use the word, unspeakable thing. But David was a man that anytime that he sinned against Yahuwah or he do something wrong and has been rebuked, he makes sure that he become remorseful and accept or acknowledges his mistakes. There are some of us that when the Lord rebukes us, we begin to think that why is that the Lord is rebuking me? So our attitude alone can even cause the anger of God to be even kindled more. But here lies the case that after Nathan the prophet came and rebuked David in the name of the Lord, he was able to accept his mistakes and acknowledge his sins. And what the Lord would do was to eliminate that sin because it was a planting. It was a planting.
Mm.
Why is that only that day that Bathsheba have to come
Yeah.
and even bath outside, not inside? It was not just that she was bathing in a bathroom outside. It's an open place. She really came out from the house and was bathing outside. And many a times the devil, Satan knows that the seed of David is through that seed that Yahusha will come. So many a time the enemy have a way of being able to get ahead of Yahuwah in order to tamper with the seed, the promised seed. So to me, my understanding was Satan wanted to tamper with the promises so that at the end of the day, the true seed, the Judah that Yahusha will come through will be corrupted at the end of the day. By Yahweh being so wise, though David fall into the temptations of it. But what will be the problem? That is the seed of the woman. Because that seed that came was not from Yahweh, it's through fornication. So that seed, if that child was supposed to be alive, which means that the throne might be on his side, then the Lord Yahweh have to eliminate him there. And we also learned that as our father was teaching at that time, that this is like, let's say, a family problem because of this house of Saul and David.
Mm.
So it was a planting that was even plotted that, okay, Bathsheba, this time around, David is not going for war because I know that the enemy really told tempted David from what? Stop him from going for war because David is a man of war, that he always want to be on the battlefield. But that day alone, and Yahweh also being wise enough became silent about that. No, you know that what will happen. But after all, he proved to Satan that no matter what he do, he cannot be able to destroy the purpose of which he, the Lord has destined it to be. So the
Yeah.
Lord had to eliminate the seed. And after David acknowledged his sins and did the rightful thing, he got married to Bathsheba and gave birth to Solomon. And it's the same child, the 18th or the 19th child of David, he be the Solomon that the Lord also used to build the temple. So God, Yahweh can use anything to glorify himself and to also give us a lesson in life. But that doesn't mean that we are also supposed to live our life like David. No. The
Contract.
grace that David carries, no one
Carried.
can get that grace and that opportunity again. The covenant that the Lord was having with David, it was something special. So I always
Yeah.
tell myself that I don't have to look at what my brother is doing and do the same thing. No, the hands are not the same. I may do something, Yahweh might not punish me to the deepest except, but somebody other may do that thing that Yahweh can kill the person instantly. So we should also understand that that doesn't mean that we should take David as a mentor by following women or sleeping around. No. Yahweh used some event to teach us a lesson. That is why in the New Testament, he begins to spell out the things and how marriages and things are supposed to be, so that at the end of the day, we will never repeat the same mistakes of our fathers. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, bless you so much for eating that point in your opinion, because a lot of people are actually standing on this David and Bathsheba issue